All right, guys, today we have with us someone straight from the banks of Hope, Mr. Hope River himself, and Mr. Social Commentary Extraordinaire, a true father figure in dancehall music, Agent Sasco. Welcome and thanks for joining us again.
Yeah, man, respect. Give thanks.
Give thanks. Yeah, man, Sasco. So first thing, we just like to jump right into it. We see the other day, you make a post and you said, you asked the public, should Assasin make an Agent Sasco versus Assasin project for 2020?
I think that would be so cool.
Yeah.
Now can we talk about that?
So it's something I've been thinking about for quite a while, and every time I mention it, people are always interested to see or hear what that would sound like. So I've been conceptualizing over the last couple of weeks and trying to figure out how best to execute it. So for one, we'll have different vocal chains for each artist, I guess. So Sasco will only record on a certain microphone, Assasin will record on a certain microphone, so you can actually hear the distinct difference and things like that. So look at intricacies like that. And then of course now content-wise, I've been trying to, I guess, get an understanding of how people define the two. So you can immediately recognize if it's Sasco on a verse or if it's Assasin. So I'm excited about putting it all together. So
it's in the concept phase,
Yeah, because it's a matter of you can just get in the studio and do songs and say Assasin versus Agent Sasco, but to really get in depth with it and really try to create identity for the both of them that people can readily appreciate or recognize them. I think that take it to
take some time and some preparation.
Several levels deeper. But the greatest thing is we have the facility to get it done. Having our own studio and thing to fine tune and try things and go at it again and scrap and start over. All of that, we can get that done.
I think a lot of your fans will be very interested.
Yeah,
in hearing that.
The feedback so far has been overwhelming. So definitely we're gonna put it together. For a 2020 release, maybe even this year. Who knows?
Jussbuss giving the idea of full endorsement. We want to see that project there.
Yeah, man.
And you have to go forward back and give some of them too.
Yeah, of course.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man.
Of course. And talking about the recent music that you've had, I particularly like a song that you had with Lila Ike and Protoje, Not Another Word, right? So I think that song is great. It's conscious, guys. If you haven't checked out the song, trust me, check
Absolutely.
it out. It makes you think,
Yeah.
Some people don't like to do nowadays, but
that's fine.
Yeah, exactly. The thinkers will stick to the thinkers, right?
Yeah.
So what was the inspiration behind that song and how did that come together?
Well, Protoje is a brethren of mine that of course have mutual respect for each other's work, and we've been talking about doing a song together. Proto actually produced a song on my last, well, not Oprah, but album before, Theory of Reggaetivity. So we work together in that capacity already, producer, artist, and we just understand that all right, we respect each other's work and we're going to get some work done together, but we don't have to race anything. So we kind of know all right, when the track come along, we'll know. So Proto link one day and like, yo, man, send you something. Send me a rhythm and like, what do you feel about this?
That was it.
Not another word, I said, don't say nothing more. Yeah, and then you've come through and the vibe that them was feeling on it and thing. I just added my my verse to that and murder.
So Lila Ike now.
Incredible talent. I mean, Proto have two young ladies working with Savannah who I featured on the Hope River album.
Yeah, man.
That's incredibly talented young people, and for me, my tenure in the industry and thing, I celebrate when new talented people come in, and because I mean we need the music to continue. We need the people who going carry it on. So whenever I see young talents like that who incredibly talented and then still have so much more to grow and develop. It's exciting, It's a joy with another Starbus,
Yeah, man, it's a joy. Yeah, I have a next tune called Starbus. You talk basically about this essential concept with the whole of the artists them we are boss.
Yeah.
Mad, first of all, when you drop that song there, who produced it? And
Diamond Studios.
Diamond Studios.
Yeah.
Tell me about Diamond Studios, because you just mentioned, so you have a studio now.
Yeah.
And
Diamond Studios.
Diamond. It is Diamond Studios.
Yeah.
Okay. And
So it's a studio label. Also, start to look into sign, other talents as well. We have an artist working with named Dre Suede. Have a song together called Way Above the Average. And this other Starbucks rhythm, or Brilliant Cut is the name of the rhythm actually, was made by Dre Suede, and he also has a single on it. We have a Queen Eye Freak on the rhythm as well. That is, it's dangerous. So there's the label stuff happening with Diamond Studios, and I'm excited also about doing more production as well. I've been producing for a while. We had Bodos Records with some years ago with Nolinga Rhythm and things like that. And then even outside of that, like recording for a lot of the times, you end up pretty much producing the track because you know what you want to hear, and you kind of at this stage you want to make sure certain things are there. So if you need to add background vocals, whether or not the producer had that in mind, then you get them things there. I mean, so I've been producing informally, I guess. So now it's just a matter of
doing
it official, Diamond Studios, because I even see you post a picture of the latest MacBook.
Oh no,
what's going on
so
there?
that's augmented reality. So let me
explain that.
Unless I'm a Steve Jobs' grandson. No, it's not released till October. It's not Photoshop. What it is, if you go on Apple website,
right,
and you look on the new Mac Pro, them have a page where you can press augmented reality or AR, and they give you pretty much a preview of what it's gonna look like. In whatever space you're working. So just another reason to say, hand over them dollars,
Okay.
Sponsorship.
Yeah.
Straight.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about investments. That would be a major investment, right? Well,
I'm gonna get it.
You can get it
for sure. I mean, I've been.
By the way, for people that don't know, this is the latest Apple
Mac
tower.
Yeah.
Whole heap of specs. I mean, we're talking thousands and thousands of US.
So here's the thing, right? When I just started to think about getting a studio, working on, outfitting a studio, working on the theory of reggaetivity. What would happen is, Wednesday, you're in a nice vibe. You say, yo, I have an idea for a song. I got, get it done later on. You call the studio. Oh, we don't have no time till Thursday. All right, all right. I like really recording in the afternoon. What about 1:30 on Thursday? No, the studio booked till 7:30. So what you find is you start to
limit your creativity.
Not limit, but you have to try now fit your creativity to whatever time is available. And who says that is when you're going to really feel the vibe,
Of course.
So I started to think about having my own space and things. Not only that, you record on your song, you listen to the track when you go home and you decide, you know what, I want to change a few lines and maybe add something else. But when you move from that studio, you can this not available and go around there, so them man they have different plugins and it's another nightmare.
Inconsistent.
So something that should have taken you a week for finish up, you're going into 4 or 5 weeks. And so that was the real fire behind finish up the studio for myself. And then when we started that, I started thinking about, all right, boy, I take a cost this, cost that. And you start to hear about, microphones that cost $4,000, and you start to hear about,
US.
Pieces of equipment for $4 or $5 grand, and you start to buy them there. And then you remember, but wait, music's been taking care of me for the last 15 years, man.
That is what you do.
Yeah,
but
so
part of what I want
invest in your craft and invest in what you need to do. So absolutely, so this new Mac now, I don't want in the middle of a workflow and I feel wait for a wheel for stop spin because I tried too much things and the computer not fast enough. Investing in this computer should mean that whenever you go so boom and press whatever you press, not itching it, just do it for the one argument done. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
Hey man, just make sure you link me because I need to see what
Yeah, that's going to be a whole new thing in the industry.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. So we had Theory of Reggaetivity, and now we have Hope River, right?
Yeah.
And some months have passed since that album has been released. So what's been happening since then? How was the reception? I know it was amazing, especially in Europe. So talk to us about what you've learned from that album, etc.
Well, right across the board, I think this album is pretty much getting closer to me defining and redefining my sound and moving forward, what my contribution, should be to the space. So, it's a mixture of reggae and, dancehall, and then a little bit of genre blending, which is pretty much what's happening now, where you have some tracks that they just fit into different things without having a distinct identity. So it sounds like Afrobeat, but it sounds like dancehall, but it sounds like reggae, and it sounds like could be a hip hop song. Who knows? So a little bit of that, that going on as well. And this album, like I said, Hope River, is closer to what I think I want my sound to be, moving forward.
Definitely. I mean, when I listened to it, because I was listening to some of it this morning, and I was saying, man, this, the album is just so much more conscious and so much more you. I can tell that it's really connecting to you, and even some of the songs were talking about God and getting more intimate with stuff like that. So I really appreciated that.
Thank
personally.
You. Well, this album definitely is my most, personal work, let's say. And this album I have shared, a lot of the principles and the things that I live by. So like a cornerstone of my reality is, gratitude and understanding what it means to, just give thanks all the time. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see hashtag give thanks on pretty much everything.
Yes.
Because I've learned the power of that, So, there's a song called Grateful on the album, which I performed for you today. So that's pretty much, like I said, me sharing the things that I live by and, providing, just a same kind of, I guess, avenue for other people to
give thanks.
Check it out. Give thanks.
Which is right.
So we know Agent Sasco, the artist, traveling, doing music, as you said, Diamond Studios. But do you have any investments or things you work on outside of music that we might want to know?
I'm not going to tell you that. Right?
Come on, man.
Yo, well, put it this way. I definitely have other interests. And so, for example, I've been for the last, I got back from UK maybe a week now. I've been doing a little bit of DIY at home. I really love the... construction has always been something that I've been interested in, but now I'm finding even more so a very keen interest in it. So that's something that I'm looking forward to be involved with at whatever capacity. Who knows? And then outside that, I'm a backyard to kitchen.
I was just going to ask about that.
Farming. So definitely farming and agriculture is something that I have a great interest in. So I definitely have other interests, and we'll be looking to do so much more other things. Right now it's maximizing my potential as an artist and produce and songwriter, all these other things that I can do within music still before taking on too much else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cause then you go here get a meme say, "Ooh, artist on farm and reggae." We've seen it.
But listen, but let me tell you something. If it's one thing that I've come to appreciate is that I'm not trying to be an artist, man. I from morning I never feel like I had to fit in any mold or subscribe to any kind of thinking, or and people start to tell you all the things that you have to do this or you need to do that. I fell in love with music, from as far as I can remember, and I just want the music, and I don't subscribe to much of the other things that it don't matter to me. Of course, and there's no shame in it. Of course, I plant things in my backyard.
Right. Yes, I agree with that. And in this day and age, in Jamaica, we have so much farmland, and I think it's so great that you're showing that positive message that plant, eat what you grow to eat.
But guess what happened now? I say it in song already too. I say, you're no man. I say them want to be farmers. Must you with no glamorous plant bananas.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So farming, you have a lot of people who are making a more than adequate living for themselves doing farming, and it's another avenue. As I said, land there are stone dogs, so grow something.
Yeah, man, which is right. I love that, and I agree with that. So talking about foundation at Agent Sasco, I was watching an interview with you the other day, and I realized that Buju bust your first album.
No, well, Buju Buju actually put out my first record, as in my first 45. Yeah, so Gargamel Studios is one of the places that I used to be venturing. You know, my khaki clothes, same here, leave school, and when I'm a King Jammys is Buju Studio, or is Shocking Vibes, or Penthouse, or, you know what I mean, just trying to, you know, get an avenue in. So, but my first actual vinyl record with my song on side A, because them time for the youngsters who don't know. Well, even about youngsters, for the youngsters.
Yeah, me used to play so. We did have Assasin dub plate, you see me? Alright. With combinations too, you see me?
You serious? Alright, cool.
Yeah, last generation, you see, last set.
Straight from beginning.
Rachel, a little bit on the younger side.
G-Sat? Yeah.
We're not allowed that up. I love it still.
So you used to have side A, side B. So the first time me get side A for myself, that was produced by Buju Gargamel Music. So you don't know, endless respect Buju for that. And then, you know, over the years, you know, we had the same management for quite a while, and you know, toured with him for a stretch. And you know, outside that is just, you know, clearly one of the icons of our music, and personally one of my favorite artists. So good vibes.
So what has he been like since he's been out? I have to know.
Well, you know, I mean, you know, Buju is Buju, and you know, just to, you know, be back and you know, of course, to be back doing music and you know, and performing and thing. You know, I know that, you know, it's it means a lot to him, and you know, just happy that he's back, and you know what I mean, and you know, there's so much more music still to get done, and a lot of great things to happen. So you don't know.
Same Buju.
Of course.
So while we're talking about that, me and Assasin did book Sasco book at the airport when he was doing the tour for Buju in Barbados.
Oh yeah, the Bajan leg. Yeah.
The Bajan leg, and Spraga did there. Big up Spraga anyway. There.
Of course.
Wayne Wonder did there.
Yeah.
And it occurred to me, people kind of wonder what going on with Wayne Wonder and things. So what's the story for those who don't know? Wayne Wonder, he's living in Florida.
Remember, you never ask me anyone that only if you sit down and just buzz attack anyone that is this. When you see when he asking me. So.
Alright.
But it's all good. I mean, you know, we had a great time in Barbados. You know, Spraga, Wayne and myself. Also, we went to a show with Sizzler and visited the night after the Buju show. And it's just great vibes. You know, Wayne and Spraga, and you know, we have so many people who, you know, doing great things to the music over the years. And so, you know, we celebrate them. I find that, you know, our music, we don't tend to not celebrate with people, especially while them there. So we're there, Sugar Man that place, another icon, another scene thing. So, you know, it's enough respect, you know.
Yep.
That's why we asked.
Which is right.
Yeah, man.
So you are a father of 3 beautiful children, right? Especially that young little girl who has crazy personality, Miss LC. Everybody knows about her, right? So since you have 3 beautiful kids and you're often on tour, and your wife Nicole often goes with you, how do you manage? No, she's usually here.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes we get for par, but it's not like, she's not a fixture on the road or nothing like that. No, she have her own business running, and
of course,
you know, definitely you know, have to stay on top of that. But to continue,
yes.
The question
so while you're both busy doing either the similar thing or individual things, how do you manage to ensure that the children, because they're clearly being raised beautifully?
Well,
so how does that happen?
I mean, so guess what? You know, my primary responsibility is to my kids. Is the, you know, being a parent. I believe is the most important role that you can have. So you just prioritize, and you try to, you know, make it work within the scope of your own reality, because everybody's situation is different. You know, so you know, when I'm traveling, you know, you have these things these days. You can FaceTime, you can, you know what I mean, them WhatsApp comment, Daddy, Joshua is not this. No, you can't, you know what I mean, middle of.
You don't miss anything.
Yeah, I mean, so, you know, you definitely can still, you know, keep in touch. But most importantly for me, if there are times when I have to be away, you know, which, you know, you have work and you have to be away.
Yes.
The thing is, when I don't have to be away, then I'm present. So I'm very much so, and, you know, deliberately so, you know, making sure that, you know, when I can be there, I am, and, you know, maximize that time.
Of course,
you know, and, you know, you have to do what you have to do. Simple.
Definitely. Which is right. Which is right.
Cool. So in terms of the kids, everybody love them. They're on social media. Do you have any, how you feel, would you have any issues with them being what somebody would say a child star?
If I have any issues with them being a child star, in other words, they are my children. That's all they are to me. Everything else is that don't mean anything, honestly, in terms of, I don't...
So you're not concerned about them being in the public light at a younger age or anything? Because I wouldn't be if I was you, because them seem to have them head on them shoulders, them smarter than
but come on,
kids twice them age.
But here's the thing, right? Like I said, my primary responsibility is to them. We manage them exposure just the same. So, for example, like Lauren clearly wants to pursue music and whatever. I'm not trying to have her, she have a record out, but I'm not trying to have her on shows or not like she's a, she's a 7-year-old, you know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, what is important is that, they are safe and, we're trying to make sure that they have the right, values and things like that. Everything, not all other stuff don't really matter.
I find that's a typical father perspective. Them safe, them fed.
I mean,
with these particular children, though, I feel him kind of have the right vibe. I'm not ready to worry about them at all.
Definitely.
I want to congratulate him on that.
Yeah, man. 100%. Clearly, it's not just me.
Yes.
Father's Day, they're around the corner. But
exactly.
Clearly, I can't even begin to try to take the credit. I mean, it takes so many people.
Takes a village.
Yeah, of course. You're a part of their lives, of course, outside of their mothers, clearly. But extended family and
even say Uncle
staff.
Popcorn, say Uncle Popcorn.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Say Uncle Popcorn.
It's a lot of a lot of influences, and of course school is a very significant part of their life as well. So
which school they attending?
AISK. Well, Lauren and Joshua goes to AISK. Ali goes to Campion. Yes, it's a Campion I took. So
but never too bright.
Well, I tell Dan Public what you just saw.
Cool.
Yeah.
Big up all the Campion nights.
Yeah.
Anyway, then.
Definitely.
Well, all right, Sasco, much respect for forwarding on Acoustic. Second time around. See me? Can't wait until the performance and shell it down.
Yeah, man, let's do it.
Definitely. You have a song for me.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, I'm excited.